Whoops. Whoops. I started playing it before it was here. Where is it? There it is.
I see it.
Okay. I think that's it. It's right here. Go.
We're here.
Yay. Why did it stop? Oh, it's glitchy today. Tech is not my forte, people. I'm making pork chops.
We need a film crew. Help us.
Oh my God. I was watching Hal Sparks today and he was having tech problems all day too. I'm like, I don't feel that bad.
Everybody does. I mean, it's just like, this is not a world we're used to with having to do everything this remote way. Our internet can't handle anything. The amount of people doing it, and oh my God.
Yeah. And, you know, volumes and no, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that wasn't horrible. At least there's no network breathing down our neck yet.
That we could have such problems.
I know, right? Because if there was a network breathing down our neck, they'd have someone who was pushing that button and it wouldn't be moi.
And we'd be getting a paycheck.
Well, I'm excited. We got to do a radio show today.
That was so fun. Shout out to CinemaScope, Stu and Linda.
Yeah,
thank you. I'm KSFR.
Yeah. KSFR, we're going to be on CinemaScope tomorrow. So
we'll post it.
Everybody tune in. We'll post it. Yeah. And what a day, huh? Oh my gosh. Did you watch that?
The only thing I had time to watch today was the Obama speech.
It was, I was crying all morning.
I mean,
there were so many amazing speeches.
I'm going to watch, I have the whole thing is 4 hours, the John Lewis Memorial, and I have it up it's on YouTube. You can watch it, but I just found myself wailing. Like I put it on pause and just go,
I know. And his op-ed today, if you haven't read it, he wrote an op-ed that he wanted published today, 2 days before he passed. And it's available today in the New York Times. And it was just that. I read it after the funeral and I'm like,
it's hard times.
But, that leaves it up to us. He's left big shoes to fill and we all can fill them. And it's going to take all of us to fill them.
I wish with all of my heart we get a voter rights reform in his name. It would be the greatest gift to him and our country, and him for his service, and our country. We need it more than anything.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. And on another note, I will share this with you. I was on a Zoom call last night after we got off the air, and with Carl, which was so fun. If you guys missed it, we were on with Carl Frisch last night, and it was with Jamie Raskin and Ben Cardin, and it was put together by a friend of mine, and it was a big town hall about unemployment, about the extension of unemployment, and somebody in the comment section was in the entertainment industry, and she started this group called extendpua.org. And it's to help organize people, to help pressure the Senate to extend our unemployment benefits at the $600 level. So that's something we can all join, and there's actions that we can take together.
Definitely going to do that. Our industry, as you know, film and TV, completely shut down. There are a few productions going on around the world, but they're kind of the canaries in the coal mine because it's a very intimate, experience to make a film.
Yeah.
And, you can get sick still. So.
Yeah, somebody else has said that. I cried and listened to it all. I know it was really beautiful. What a beautiful service and tribute.
It's just
and everyone kept saying 3 presidents. There were 4. Jimmy Carter wasn't there, but he sent a note. There were 4 presidents.
And the thing is that you're just reminded of the class that normally, whether you agree with the presidency or the administration or not of the past ones, you know, there was a certain level of class and education and integrity and just, you know, decency. And we haven't had that for almost 4 years. And it's just brutal. And that stark contrast of just, you know, and the person who they were celebrating their life.
I'm like, how can I miss George Bush? But he gave such a beautiful speech. I'm like, oh my God.
This is where we are, people. The bar couldn't be any lower.
No, don't even say it, because as soon as you do, it will go lower. And on a nice note, I made an apron today.
Yay, look at Debrianna. She can sew, she can act, she can cook. She's a wonderful. Look at her. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
It's a cutie. Out of your tablecloth. Thank you.
It's gorgeous. I love vintage tablecloth. I love vintage fabrics, period.
Yeah, I love this. It's so cute. Thank you.
Well,
I'm going to make pork chops.
Yay! When you're not feeling great, make stuffed pork chops.
Stuff a pork chop. Oh my gosh.
Somebody wrote class and humor. I miss humor. And I would have to agree. I miss intelligence and wit.
Yeah. Well, Hal Sparks is he's on it, like he does a thing where he'll follow Trump through his a press conference or something, and then he'll interject in between, and it's pretty funny. So he does it on YouTube. So I find it on Twitter when they put that at the top, what's live now. So he does it like around 4 o'clock usually, our time. Anyway, it's funny. It was funny today.
I'll check it out.
Pretty pork chops.
Ooh, those are gorgeous.
They are. They're pork loin. Now, normally I would prefer to stuff a bone in, but I don't have a bone in. I have pork loin chops. But they're thin, and so I'm going to stack them. I'm going to stuff them in the middle, and I'm going to tie them off, and that's what I'm going to do.
Wow. Now that is serious. So you've got the string.
I do have the string, and I'm going to show you how to tie it.
The proper string for tressing.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher tie it.
Nice.
So,
hi, David. If anybody sees random half body parts right there, that was David. You know?
Body parts showing up. It's my husband on our end. Oh God. Well, I have some shallots, so I'm gonna use my shallots up. So I'm peeling my baby shallot. I think crispy shallots in there will be nice. That's what I have, so it's gonna be nice.
I'm taking it that you bought that Goya before the boycott.
Oh yes, I did. I've had that can there for a long time, and I've really contemplated getting rid of it because it makes me mad every time I look at it now. I thought it was such a good can, but now I'm mad at it.
I know. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, that's been there a long time.
Time to redecorate.
Yes. Right, I need another can. Now, the other can that's behind it, the tomato can, I've had for a long time too. I like cans.
I like cans too. I like cans. I like mason jars. I like vintage fabrics. Anybody else?
So I'm gonna cook the shallots in some duck fat because that's what I have.
Oh my God. Okay.
But you could, if you're, obviously if you don't have that, you can use butter. because
You
why
can just
not?
use plain old butter.
You can just use butter. So I'm going to cook those. And I already have some spinach. Now, I would have preferred to get greens out of my garden, but I'm out of them. So this is frozen spinach. I've thawed it out, and I squeezed it so that all the extra liquid is not in there.
Oh, Debrianna, somebody wrote, I like watching Corona Kitchen.
Aww.
Of the things that we like. Oh, thank you. Whoever said that. Thank you.
That's nice. Thank you. I'm also gonna do some mushroom in it. So I'm gonna dice the mushroom. These are huge mushrooms, so I sliced them in half first, and then.
What kind of mushroom? Portobello mushrooms?
No, they're creminis, but they're gigantic.
I love creminis.
Yeah, I got. It's Costco. I feel like saying it's Texas. Everything's big in Texas. Everything's big at Costco.
You're Costcovian. You have a Costcovian passport.
Oh, I know. It's so huge. Oh God. So look at the size of these mushrooms.
Wow.
They're like the size of my head.
That's why I thought they were portobellos, but I was wrong.
No, they're not.
Wow. Those will be good.
So I'm only doing 2 pork chops, so I don't really need that much.
I'm having serious dinner envy. I don't even want to tell you what I just ate for dinner.
I know. I saw you eating something before we got on. What was it?
Well, there is a brand, I'll just say this while you're cooking, of Indian food that you put in the sticky rice for 90 minutes in the microwave. And then they have like the chickpea Thai curry, and then they have all these different curries and stuff. And they're good, and they're organic, and I know it's bad.
Cool.
I was hungry, and I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And I knew I was going to watch you and live vicariously through you. So it was fine.
Okay, that's all good. So my mushrooms are starting to release a little bit of that liquid, which is good. And they're done.
So we have a slew of questions really quick. How can you be out of greens in your garden? What's up with that?
Because we actually eat.
Because they eat from their garden. Okay, and then, Michael Pavich, love watching these from Seattle. Your distant cousin on the Pavich side. Oh, hi. Thanks for watching. That's awesome.
Aw.
Okay, this is great. Are you on to the now? What else?
Just putting in a bit. That was a pretty big clove of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just putting that in there.
Sauteing it all in the duck fat.
Yep. It's duck fat time. I love duck fat, in case you haven't noticed.
Well, it's making me feel like Butter's the red-haired poor stepchild of duck fat.
It is in my house.
I know. I don't have any duck fat. Oh, well.
So this is pretty good. I'm just going to, oh, there it goes. But yeah, the shallots are crisping up a little bit, so that's good.
Yum.
So now I'm going to add the spinach.
Wow.
There. If I had, well, you know what happens around this time of year too? The greens start to bolt, like my Swiss chard. It's hot, so
right.
And I won't get arugula again until toward the end of the summer. So forget spinach this time of year. It's too hot. Too hot in my yard.
Are you finding that your herbs are going to seed and flower already? Mine are starting to do that.
I've noticed that with my parsley, because that sits in there all year. My basil, I have it sort of. I started it at different intervals, so I still have it. Yeah.
My dill has gone to seed completely. I tried it as long as I could, chopping off the flowers, but then it just went.
Okay, so this looks good. Everything seems like it's kind of dry, you know, so that there's not too much moisture in there. And I'll just tell you what else I have done. I grated up some hard cheese. This is Asiago.
Yum.
And I have goat cheese. I'm just going to let that cool down a little bit first before I add it. And then I'm going to dry these porky choppies. Aren't they cute? Look at them.
They're so
Thank you.
perfectly cut.
I know, they're beautiful. This is from my Moink box, people.
Moink box.
Carl had his steaks from Omaha Steak last night.
I was wondering.
Yeah, he said he went crazy and bought way too much. So he's trying to get through his freezer full of Omaha steaks. But I told him about Moink Box because Moink Box, I'm sure you guys have already heard me say this a zillion times. It supports family farms. The animals are ethically raised and sustainably raised on the farm. So that's why I like them.
I wonder if he got that from Stephanie Miller because she advertises Omaha Steak.
Yes, he did. That's why he overbought.
I knew it. I knew it.
Okay, so I have this cool salt that's cherry wood smoked salt.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm going to season these guys with.
You just cracked open some salt you have never revealed on Corona.
Oh, no. Can you believe it?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to season these front and back before I stuff them.
That's
but I prefer to have a bone in, but I don't have that, so that's all.
Okay,
that's all you get.
What you can do in the Coronaville, you do what you can do. It's okay.
Just is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, so then, because I don't have a bone, and generally if you have a pork chop with a bone, you'd make a pocket, not slice it all the way through, and then you'd stuff the stuffing in the pocket. And that would help keep the filling in the pork chop. But this is open on all sides. So this is going to be my trick. I'm going to put in a piece of prosciutto.
Ooh, now you're speaking my language.
Okay. And I'm going to try and use that to keep the filling in.
Okay. Wow.
That's what I'm going to do.
It's like a prosciutto blanket.
I know. It's a little blankie.
Who doesn't want to snuggle in prosciutto all day long?
You need to. Everybody needs a little prosciutto snuggle.
A little snuggle.
Okay, so this is how I'm going to do the
Oh my God.
stuffing. I know, it does look good.
Wow.
So obviously I haven't measured anything, but
You'll get no comments from me. Backlash.
I can't measure it because it depends on how big your mushroom is.
Okay.
And how big your pork chops are.
Right. There are variables. There are variables.
There are variables.
That's goat cheese? Is that goat cheese?
Yes.
Yummy.
And I wanted it in the pan, well, that's a little bit warm, so that it kind of melts it a little bit, makes it a little creamy. It's easier to spread.
Oh my God. That is making my microwave dinner abominable in comparison.
I wish you could come over.
I know. Oh my God. So good. I hate
Yeah.
people have brownies left over. I can give you. They are out.
Oh, yum.
World.
They look delicious.
They were perfect, if I do say so myself. They were perfect.
Okay. So I think that's done.
Okay.
Oh wait, I want to add this. The
Asiago.
other cheese. Yeah, the other cheese. The other white meat.
Wow.
Don't you remember? Do you remember that commercial? That was about pork, actually.
Yeah, that was about pork. That was the pork lobby.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take some of this, put it in the middle.
Wow.
And then I'm going to put the other pork chop on top.
Wow. I'm just going to say wow all for the next 5 straight. My God. Now you're going to trust it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about this filling, I mean, you could do this filling and put it on pasta.
Yes, you could. You could do it with chicken cutlets, or something.
Chicken. Yep.
Yeah.
There
Wow.
There are my babies. Aren't they cute?
Oh my God, that's beautiful work right there. It's like a pork sandwich.
I know. My husband's getting hungry.
You can tell by how I'm zooming in.
As I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times on this show. David is a lucky man.
It's true.
Okay, so I'm going to truss this puppy up.
What are your methods? I'm curious.
Come on over. I'll show you. Can you get this close? All right, so I have the string under here, and I'm pulling it toward me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wrap it around my fingers, and then take this one. Whoops, I need to get a little more. Take the loose end here. Where is it? There it is. And slide it through the loop.
Okay.
And then it should slide. Whoops. My fingers are all wet. Okay. It should move, but it's not. I must have caught it. And then you want to make a loop and go over. And then go like that. Make a loop.
Oh my God.
And go over. And then like that. Come on.
Oh wow. That's like Julia Child level right there.
Okay, there we go. That's it. You just got to work it a little bit. Then I'm going to flip it over.
So it's like trussing some kind of roast. It's the same method, but in a smaller version.
Correct, Mundo.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go under and over. And then under and over.
It makes sense if you watch the videos. When people read the recipe, you're going to have to say, just watch the video for the trussing technique.
Right. There you go. There. Now I can tie it up.
That was well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
And now I can cook this puppy.
Wow.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the grill because it's so hot. And I'm going to, kind of crisp it on the outside. So put it on high heat, a few minutes on each side. Then I'm going to cook it on a lower heat until the middle gets to be about 150.
Okay.
Now, this is my favorite meat thermometer. I got it on Amazon. You pull it out, and it has a little digital thing, and it's instant.
Nice.
And I love this. This is so great to have. Like, I have a probe that goes in my oven. So when I have a roast in there or turkey, I know what the temperature is because it's set to the oven. But that one you can bring out to the grill, and I love that.
So you're going to do this whole thing on the barbecue grill? The whole thing?
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to do the whole thing on the grill.
And then you're going to use that thing that, so there's no, so it's like a mat, so it doesn't in the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whatever that mat thing is that goes on the grill. That's it. That's a technical term.
I just said thing. People know what I'm saying.
The mat thing that goes on the grill. That's what I'm doing.
But see, what if some of the stuffing falls out a little bit? You save it.
Yeah. Hopefully, everything will sort of shrink in together. But that's why I put that piece of prosciutto in there. I was hoping that might catch it, but I don't know.
Prosciutto blanket, you mean?
Yeah, the prosciutto blankie.
It's a safety blanket.
Yeah. It's so cute.
That's gonna taste so good. Wow.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So that's what I'm making for dinner. I'm thinking though of maybe doing. What do you guys think of this? Posting some ingredients and then not telling you what we're making, but it'll be easy enough for you to be able to get the ingredients. And then we all know together.
We all cook together, yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds fun to me.
Yeah, I think it would be fun.
I wonder how many people we could get to cook with us.
I don't know, but that would be fun, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Let me see if there's anything else on my little text screen that I was going to tell you about. Oh, yes. This is a group. I don't know if you know about this group called Republican Voters Against Trump on YouTube.
Wow. No.
And they have lots of videos there. There's a lot of people. You might not know it, but there are a lot of Republican voters against Trump. So if you want that as a resource, in case you need it for, I don't know, fun, you can look at it and see. You might have someone in your family you might want to send it to. I don't know.
In your spare time when you can't sleep.
Yeah. You can know that there are people out there supporting us who wouldn't normally.
Right.
But they are. So, anyway, I'm glad you guys got to hang out with me and stuff a little pork chop.
That was fun. That was really lovely. What are you going to put? Are you going to put on a bed of something or just as is? Or
no, I'm just going to have it as is. And I don't know what I'm going to make for a vegetable yet. But something.
You're going to have the vegetable inside.
That's true. And it's a complete package. Meat, vegetable, cheese. Yum.
Wow. I can't wait to see the finished photo.
I'll post it. And oh yeah, we need to remind people to go to our coffee, KOFI, if they want to buy us a cup and support us. And we're planning on having our cookbook offerings ready by Sunday.
So Sunday, the cutoff for the photo contest, I believe, is Saturday. So we look at everything before Saturday for the photo contest for the week. Sunday, we will announce the gift levels for the donation for the cookbook if you want to support us with our cookbook endeavors. And if you just want to support Corona Kitchen just for the hell of it, you can go to ko-fi.com, put Corona Kitchen in there, and our page will come up and you can donate whatever you want. And we appreciate every red cent.
Yes, we are so grateful to everyone who's bought us a cup of coffee so far.
Thank you so much. It really helps. We do this every day. What now? 129 shows.
It's close to that.
So thank you all for everyone who has donated, but and watching and supporting us.
Yeah,
coming
next week we have a big guest. Next Wednesday we have a big guest. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday.
I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. This is the biggest quote unquote star we've ever had. But we're hoping to have
We're very excited.
a regular lineup of celebrity-esque type of people.
Yeah.
So, and tomorrow night, of course, as always, is Friday, Cocktail Mocktail Friday. So if you've had a
Cocktail mocktail party. Woohoo!
you've had a heck of a week like we have, you want to join us because it's going to be tasty. I think I know what I'm going to make.
Awesome.
I went to La Casa Sena today with my mom for lunch. They have a beautiful outdoor patio. And guess what?
Oh,
We
so
changed
pretty.
the entire menu to Mediterranean.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Brand new.
That's new.
Completely brand new. It was delicious. And I ordered something that I think would be great for Corona Kitchen. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, but it was delicious.
Oh, good. Yay, I can't wait.
I know.
Okay, so I'm tying up my other porky.
As you do.
Yeah, as you do. It's a true story. They're ready now.
Nice.
I'll take pictures. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
I am going to attempt to play us out.
Stay
Am
safe.
I?
Wear a
Is it
mask.
going? Wear a mask. Please wear a mask.
Wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands, wear a mask. Be safe.
Give one another.
Gross. I do.
Somebody a hug. But not too close. Only if they're family
Come
members.
on, everybody.